What's going on, my friends? All right, so today let's talk about the 2017 Power Rangers reboot. As always, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and let's get into it. All right, so look, the 2017 reboot movie of the Power Rangers was actually good. For that time that we were getting those type of movies was actually good. A lot of people didn't like it and, because of the changes or whatever, but as a fan and what they were doing with it was something different. It was something original, it was something unique. And at the same time, it was very modern. The costumes look awesome. The Zords look amazing. But it still felt like it was missing something. Don't try to make it like the original. Nothing is ever going to be like the original. You should just move forward and just continue with what you're doing. It's a shame that we didn't get a sequel to it, the continuation to it, because I wanted to see more. And of course, we were going to get the Green Ranger and things like that. But for what it is, it's actually pretty good. The music is good, the score, the costumes, the backgrounds, all that is good. Even the cast that they selected for it, it was good. And of course, when you do changes and you tweak here and there, things could sometimes go a little bit down just because, fans don't like a lot of change to when it comes to certain things. But as a fan, we have to also understand not everything is going to be like the original, and it's not going to be exactly like in the comic or wherever the source is from. You have to understand that Hollywood is always going to add a twist to it, add a new style, a new take. And, for the most part, it's just, I guess, changing things up just to make it look a little bit more original, which is good. But sometimes, especially with the story, one thing you don't want to do is add no woke and no agenda into a movie because that's just going to throw your audience away. They really never got into that, but they did kind of hint some type of agenda in there and little small hints of some woke messages, but they didn't really try to shove it down our throat, which is good because that overall hurts any movie. When you try to give that to the audience, most of the time the audience isn't really interested in that. They just want good action, good fighting scenes, and this is the Power Rangers we're talking about. At least, when I watched it at the time, when you see all the Zords coming together and stuff like that, and they try to like mimic the original theme from the Power Rangers, it was pretty dope. I was like, okay, I feel the nostalgia kicking in and stuff like that, but a modern take, and just when the Zords come together, I mean, it was nice. It's good to see that, especially in the big screen. But what they should have just done with the designs of the Zords, if you want to say, it should stay a little bit more faithful to what the original were. Just because you have some that they try to change it, and it's like, of course, we get the Black Ranger that in the original he has a mastodon, a big elephant, if you want to say, and on this one is like a bug, and he has all these legs and stuff like that. I wasn't feeling too much. I was just like, I'm just not feeling that one too much. And of course you have Goldar that it was kind of dumb the way that they made him. That they melt all the metal, and he's just being created, and it was just kind of, to me, that was kind of stupid. um it would have been good to just have, how the classic is, when, of course, when Rita throws her staff and, make my monster grow, whatever. But for what it is actually good. It's an entertaining movie. Not the best, not the worst, but for this time, and all these years have passed since 2017 to now, at the time of this recording, 2024, a few years have passed, and it's aged pretty well, because the style and the tone and things like that. I actually like that. Hopefully one day we get to see another modern type, of Power Rangers, with again, this modern technology and all this cool stuff when it comes to all these type of gadgets for what the Power Rangers are. But yeah, these are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? As always, hit that subscribe, drop your comments, and until next time.